All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
We are the brothers coming at you from the GMS Camp London Church. Now, before we begin this in transit, we would like to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Chakwadash. Give a double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and salutations towards the hopeful elect that's sincerely pushing the truth. Now, again, through the Spirit, this isn't in transit, and through the Spirit also, the brother Kabar, through the Spirit, he brought up a topic. And what was the topic one more time? It's like you.
The destruction can't come soon enough.
Yeah, the destruction can't come soon enough. Okay, the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America, cannot come soon enough. So if y'all brothers didn't have anything to say, we can get right to the scriptures.
Go ahead, you brothers got it?
Yeah, y'all brothers got it.
This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. It says,
Oh no, you good, bro.
let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature. It says, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. All right. So basically, we gotta put off the ways of this world. All right. We gotta, we gotta be spiritual before we're carnal. We gotta, walk in the spirit, so that we don't fulfill the lust of the flesh, all right? Because we know that everyone who's engulfed in the lust of the flesh is about to be destroyed. I think it turned on.
Oh no, it's right. It's still on.
Oh, count. Everyone who's engulfed in the flesh is going to be destroyed. So we got to be engulfed in the spirit. We got to be baptized in the spirit. That's what it means. Let go from mortal thoughts. Stop thinking so much in a natural way. Start thinking spiritually. All right, this is a spiritual thing, and it's not on our time either. It's on the Lord's time, but we still have to be in that spirit of we want it to happen already. Like we just hope that this devil Trump. We hope he does the right things for this place to be destroyed.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, because that's a beautiful lead segue into the scripture I have with 2 Corinthians 4 and 17, because we're rushing. We want this thing to happen. We want the destruction to happen, in which we supposed to. We're in the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? But we also, we're constantly going through stuff, and we want Yahweh Shem Yahushua to hurry. So this 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. It says, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding an eternal weight of glory. Yeah, man. So it's only temporary, man. It's only for a moment. It's only for a little while, man. But continue on, verse 18. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So, hey, man, everything we go through here, everything we see here is only temporary, man. It's only for a little while, man. And then that destruction start to turn up. Yahweh Shem Yahushua start to turn up, and we're starting to see him turn up now. With all these plagues, these things that happened with Trump, as the brother was going into. Our people constantly getting destroyed. Losing their jobs. And Jake, Northern Kingdom getting shipped back to whatever the hell they came from. And so on and so forth, man. And Jake think we should have pity for him, but we don't, man. Because we told you that this man was the damn devil. You should be hurrying and want the hurry of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to return.
If I can answer you real quick.
You got it.
If those Northern Kingdom, if they knew what the hell was coming to America, they'd be happy to be deported.
Right.
Because when Jacob's trouble happens, it's going to be the worst here. It's going to be all over the world. All hell's going to break loose, like around the whole planet. But here in Babylon the Great, aka America, it's going to be the worst. So if you knew what the hell was coming, you'd be happy to be deported.
Right.
Right. Because it's not a game. This is real life, man.
Right.
We have a living power.
Yeah.
Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, it said, lo, he come in the volume of a book.
That's right.
So this book is full of living power.
Yeah.
Okay? And it's filled with a lot of prophecy that's coming to pass.
Yeah.
And we're letting you guys know some of these prophecies. And at the same time, we're telling you people it is coming to pass.
Yeah.
We're actually living in a time of prophecy. So it's a hard time to wake out of sleep. Can a brother get that for me? Because we're coming into hard times, man. As you can see on the screen, says the future of America according to the Holy Bible, man.
Yeah.
We're not making these things up. This is the literal future of Babylon the Great, aka America. So wake up, Jake. Get right. But what am I saying, man? Come on, man. 2/3 is not going to get right.
Right.
The only ones who's going to be persuaded through the fear and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is the elect, and for those who believe, man.
Yeah.
Okay, starting with the elect, and of course you got the 1/3, and then it talks about the great multitude. But outside of that, man, like, come on,
Right.
your 2/3 is not going to get it. You guys going to continue to hit your donuts in the street. You're going to flex your cars, flex your money, flex your hoes. All right, and I'm calling this straight because we see this every day. Matter of fact, let's let the scripture speak, man. You got it.
This is Romans 13:11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Not knowing, that the Super Bowl or who won the Super Bowl, not those type of times. Not trying to figure out, oh, this album is gonna come out at this time. No, man, we're living in a time of prophecy.
Yeah.
That's the only important time that we're really concerned about. The times that we're living in, the times that we're going through, the times that we're about to go through. It's all according to the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
Right.
Can you reread that in Hebrews, bro? Babakusha?
Talking about what I just read.
Yeah, and then
This is Romans 13:11. It says, and that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Yeah, so awake out of your slumber, awake out of your sleep, awake out of your darkness, awake out of that old nigga you once was. Excuse me. Okay, there's a lot of ways to wake up out of this shit, but Jake don't want to wake up.
Yeah.
Okay, they love rolling up blunts. They love partying all day. They love committing adultery, fornication. They love calling on other gods.
Yeah.
That's why this is gonna happen, as you see on the screen, man.
Well, we were talking, they love folly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love folly.
It's the same great thing do. They see a bunch of men in a serious spirit going week in and week out teaching the Bible, telling you this place is about to be destroyed. Like I said, in a serious spirit, but they take it for a joke. They rather look at Kai Cenat. They rather look at Speed. They rather look at these dumb monkeys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who are gonna be destroyed.
Right.
Let me continue. It says, for now it is high time. It says, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believe. So it's so much closer than what we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, it's all in the Lord's time. Like brothers were just having a conversation. We were hoping it happened a long time ago, but hey, it's still on the Lord's time though.
Right.
We have to have that faith and spirit that hey, it's gonna come sooner than later.
Mm-hmm. Can the brother get Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, and start from the top? Yo, that's the spirit. And then
I'm holding it too.
okay, kind of. Yeah, I didn't even know. That's the spirit. Hey, call on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Hey, War, can you do me a favor? Can you grab Ecclesiastes 3? And then you gotta but hold it right quick.
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 1. I will stand on my watch.
Yeah, we're supposed to be watching. We're supposed to be standing strong and firm in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Well, don't the scripture says in Colossians the 2nd chapter, that we ought to be built up and rooted in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. So we got to be firm. We got to be established. You got to be established upon the foundation of the Lord, man. Because hey, Satan, he's still going out to and fro, seeking what? Whom he may devour. So this ain't no joke. Y'all saw that bugged out shit? It's like it. You got it out.
I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables.
There's not no vision that he just decided to say, hey, I'm gonna sit down at the table, I'm gonna write a blueprint and make something up. No, this is the same power. This is the same power that said what he said according to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter.
Yeah.
All right, he's gonna put the words in our mouth to speak to you people.
Yeah.
Okay, he's in control.
Yeah.
But you guys are so carnal to the point to where what? You sleep. Your spiritual eyes are closed. That's why the brother brought out in Hebrews, wake up. Okay, you got it out.
Yeah, because he said make it plain. It's supposed to be simple to you, man. That's why Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua didn't really get the most eloquent speakers to speak to Jay. Jake. He got men to be able to relate to Jake and be able to break things down so Jake can get it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you got the parable with the. We were just going into that account with the rich man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't getting nobody with no fancy garments to talk to you people.
Yeah.
No.
Shows the foolishness.
Yeah, he told us the foolish things to confound the wise, the water. Okay, you got it out.
God. It says, write the vision, make it plain upon table, that he may run that readeth it.
Run. This ain't no regular old run, man. We're running in a spiritual race, as it says in the what? Can the brother get that? Well, Paul, he was talking about so we run all but some don't. Just roughly paraphrasing it. All you gotta do is put in your search bar, put in run race, and it should pop up. Yeah, can you bring that out right quick?
This is 1 Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all?
Yeah. So for those who received this truth, who knew about the vision that was written upon the plain table, that tarries, that come when the Lord have it come. Some people just get impatient. Some people just put down the plow. Some people just give up. See, we're not coming in that giving up spirit. And Abba Ratazal will continue in the spirit of power Yahweh Shem Shah, because we see the prophecies coming to pass. We don't want to receive what a lot of these people out here are already going to receive, which is the lake of fire. All right? We don't want that.
Yeah.
So you got it,
I
Kabar.
was gonna say too, because it was the same thing. You know, the brother Kabar had mentioned. We was talking to the elders. What if we here to 2020? What if we here to 2030? You know what I'm saying? What if we are here? You know, you still gotta do the work. Jake wanted it to happen tomorrow. Might not happen tomorrow, man. You know, might be here for another 10, 15 years. Lord, you know, Yahweh forbid. You know, but hey, that just may be what it is, man.
You gotta consider, because the scripture says, meditate on terror.
Yep.
This fucking society, excuse my language, but this society terrorizes us, man.
Yeah.
It afflicts us,
We
yeah.
have no rest here, so it's like, well, you gotta meditate on terror though. What if we're here, like the brother said, for 15 more years? We hope not, but we gotta consider that, because guess what? If we are and we weren't meditating on that, we might bug out.
Right.
We might get offended, like damn,
Right.
I thought we were gonna get out of here already.
Yeah.
So you gotta consider it. Well, we gotta be in it for the long haul, like the Elder Apostle Torah says.
Still gotta run that race, man.
Facts.
Yeah, the scripture says what? That the Lord is not an unjust power.
Yeah.
Okay, he deals with perfect balance.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking too much about, oh, it's gonna be next year, it's gonna be next year, man, look, you gotta consider, just be patient.
That's right.
Okay? Was America established one day and then here tomorrow? No, it took hella years.
Yeah. But like
Okay.
they say, Rome wasn't built overnight.
Mhm.
You know.
So, what do you think? Do you think the kingdom of heaven is gonna be built overnight, bro?
Right.
So who are you to just get impatient?
Right.
We're on the Lord's operation, the Lord's time. So can you go back to what you was bringing out, Kabar?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it out. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain.
Yeah, so run that ye may obtain. Obtain what? Your reward. What's the reward? Continue on, Kabar.
Continuing on, it says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things.
Mm-hmm.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible.
An incorruptible crown to live forever and ever. All right? Come on, man, to know that you won the spiritual race, and here it is, you bowing down to Yahweh Shah, he placing a crown upon your head. Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah.
Well, we know who wouldn't want it. Niggas, they don't want it. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the ones who simply just can't get right. You don't want an incorruptible crown. You want this society, which is gonna pass away within that lake of fire. All right, so you can go back to that Oslaika.
Now I was gonna say, because they got a reward coming for themselves too. You know, 2/3. You know. But what you saying, brother?
No, I just had something to add to what the brother was saying. You know the scripture you had me bring out Ecclesiastes 3:1.
Oh yeah, you got it.
Because it's kind of going into what y'all talking about. It's you mind rereading that scripture?
Yeah, I got you. Which verse from where you started? Well, this is 1 Corinthians 9:24. It says, know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may
Native American, you know, whatever those bywords they've thrown upon us, you know, that was the season while we were, you know, in that mind state, you know, we were in that season of being lost. But now that the Lord has woken us up, you know, we are in the season of running, you know, running that race to, you know, to achieve that incorruptible crown.
Mm-hmm. And then that just ties back up to that Habakkuk too. Can you bring that up right quick?
Back in Habakkuk chapter 2, in verse 2, it says, "And Yahweh answered me and said, Write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that they may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come, it will not tarry."
Yeah, so basically, as the brothers are going into, it's the time to keep running. And then at that same time, we got to understand that the Lord is just going to simply do things according to his own time.
Yeah, it's on his time.
Okay, that's why we got to keep running the spiritual race. That's why we got to endure hardness as a soldier. That's why we got to continue to remind ourselves that we're more than conquerors in Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, man. Because these niggas out here, they ain't got it.
Right.
The only thing they got is hydraulics, a gun, and some weed.
Yeah.
They don't have the Lord. They don't even seek the Lord, man. Okay? And those are just small examples. But that's what they lean upon. That's what they believe in. You know? But you got it out.
That was it on that on the Habakkuk. I got another scripture. Because as we was mentioning, you know, the reward, you know, of the elect, but 2/3, they're going to receive a reward too. But their reward is destruction. And, you know, it goes into it. It's Revelation 22:12. It says, "And behold, I come quickly." Yahushua is coming quick, man. You know, how do we know? Through the prophecies, man. All right? "And my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be." All right?
Work, man.
Yeah.
Work.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Work with faith. By your faith. Okay? That don't mean... Imagine if you pay somebody to build your house. One day they were building it. They just said, "Man, fuck this house. I'm out." You'd be like, "Bro, what the hell you..." Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, reconsider if you feel like giving up or quitting. The Lord has chosen you, woken you up to his name, showed you, you know, beautiful brothers, the brotherhood. You in this thing, be in this thing, man. Believe you in this thing. Believe that, or let's just say, man, the scripture says, ask and it shall be given. And ask the Lord for more strength, more longevity. Just continue on in this race, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you got it.
Yeah.
Anybody? Oh, yeah.
You know, I was gonna say real quick, cause yeah, we're Yahushua is coming quickly. And you know, at the camp, you know, I kind of went into Revelation chapter 8, that last trumpet. Yahushua is gonna be here at that last trumpet. So all the other trumpets that's taking place, all this destruction and things that's taking place, all right, you want to make sure you're worthy to be able to escape. All right, but Yahushua is coming fast, man. You know, so we're close to the end of this thing, man. You know, but you got it, brother Salaki.
The brother Kasaya had brought up, you know, the Lord is rewarding, of course, you know, the Lord is gonna, you know,
Yeah, I got you, brother. All right. This is Revelation chapter 22 and verse 12, and it says, "And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be."
Right. So, as according as your work shall be, you know. But like the brother Kari was saying, without faith, you don't have those works. You can't have those works without faith, because they go hand in hand. This is the book of James, chapter 2, and verse 26. "For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also." You know, just look at a scenario like you believe you telling the whole world that you can fly, you know, and you got faith that you can fly just by thinking about taking flight, you know. But they challenge you to go to the top of, you know, a skyscraper and show them, you know, jump off. But if you don't actually believe, you don't actually have that faith, you're not going to take that leap. But if you do, you will. So that's a work. You jumping off that skyscraper is a work of faith, you know, because you actually believe it. You're not just saying it, but you being like, nah, I don't need to do it. I don't got to show y'all.
Right.
You know, that's, you don't actually believe, you know. So that
But yeah, man.
Wait right
Yeah, kind of the water, man.
now. I am the one.
Yeah, man. So have faith. Always remember to endure and remind yourself this place is about to end and get destroyed.
Yeah.
So we ain't got time to be falling in love
Right.
with all the things in this world,
Right.
whether it be your personal belongings, personal possessions, a woman you met, or whatever the fuck else out here, man. It's lame. It's dead out here, man.
That's right.
But that's pretty much all I had. Brothers, good.
I got one more piece of
Okay, Con.
We're getting off on this one. This is Revelation 3:11. It says, "Behold, I come quickly," just like Brother Quesada just read. Yahweh Shah is coming quickly.
That's
Yep.
right.
It says, "Hold that fast which thou hast, and no man take thy crown."
That-
So what we have is this truth.
Yeah, yeah.
100% truth of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, you know, and we just gotta keep holding on to it. You know, no matter how long it takes, no matter how much it feels like it's tarrying. Oh man, it feels like the Lord's never coming back.
Right.
Nah, fuck that. He is coming back.
Yeah.
You know, and he's on his own time. We gotta remember that.
Yeah.
But the point is, let no man take thy crown. Don't let anything in this world take that salvation away from you.
Yeah.
All right, even yourself.
Yeah.
So that's all I have.
Con. Yeah, that was spot on, bro. But yeah, just always consistently remember. What's the title of this lesson again, brother?
The destruction can't come soon enough.
Yeah, always remember that the destruction, can't come soon enough, man. And that's the message of the video. You know, the destruction is coming. So get right, stay focused, keep praying for each other, and of course, whoever tuned in within this lesson, hopefully you was edified, man. But we're gonna give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua, Bahasham, Chakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace, love, and salutations towards you, hopeful elect. It's been sincerely pushing the truth. All right, until the next lesson, shalom.
Shalom.